Good morning, everybody. My name is Fatima Ford. I am a well-being professional. I work with kinesiology and nutrition to get people to feel better and to take their health to a different level. And this morning, I have the lovely Rob Kent with me, who's been through one of my programs, and it's called the Vital 3. And this program really was all about eating healthily. So there was a protocol to it, and also taking some supplements to just replace, our diet, because our diet today doesn't really have the nutrition it should be having in it. And good morning, Rob.
Good morning, Fatima.
Yeah. So Rob, what was life like for you before you started this program?
So I would say that, from probably the age of 11, I've had a number of health issues that I've had to sort of wrestle with over the years that I've, worked hard, done a lot of research to try to overcome, but with varying degrees of success, should we say. So some of those issues would include chronic fatigue when I was younger, that overspilled into my life, so a general fatigue. And then included in that would be, just difficulty getting up. I would always get up for work in the mornings fine, and I would get to work on time. But it would take me till, say, 11 a.m. in the morning to feel like clear-headed. And then I'd have a slump later on in the day. So you could say that was like brain fog, a lot of brain fog. Other issues could include itching on various parts like of the body, like skin itching, flaky skin around my nasal area. That just, I had to use moisturiser every day to get rid of it, or to not even get rid of it, to keep it at bay. Yeah. Difficulty losing weight. I'd, no matter how hard I worked in exercise, I would still always have a bit of a puffiness about me, kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what about your breathing?
Oh yes. I guess really linked with maybe the brain fog, because difficulty getting up would be I'd have difficulty actually sleeping. Not difficulty sleeping, because I'd get off to sleep fine, but I'd have difficulties with sleeping. So I'd have blocked nasal passage, which resulted in, and when I mean blocked, I mean like it was always blocked, like one nostril was always blocked. And that would result in sort of sleep issues like snoring, or you could say bordering. I was investigated for sleep apnea. I had an operation. I had a septoplasty. That was the only thing that stopped me from wearing a CPAP machine. But still, even after the operation, eventually after a year, the same issues came back. So difficulty breathing, and with that, difficulties with sleeping as well.
Yeah, interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Did you have any reservation before you started the program?
Honestly, no, not from my side of things, because I'd sort of investigated my issues. I've always, despite having these issues, always been quite determined to not live a limiting life, you could say. Like I wanted to, I've always been very open-minded with things. I've tried plant-based diets. I've tried, I've done other work that's really helped, and I stand by it. Things like meditation and calming practices and exercise, different like yoga, different forms of exercise. So I've always been open-minded, but I think, certain issues just never went away, no matter how much I meditated or did what I did. And so right at the time I met you, and we embarked on the program, I was very, very open-minded and very ready to do it.
Fantastic. And what's so that's really interesting, and I love it what you just said. Now you've tried other things, yes, they helped a little bit, but really nothing got you over the hurdle, as it were, to make you feel how you wanted to feel as a young person.
Yes.
So what was the results? You know, what was the outcome of doing the protocol, following the eating plan? And then I remember you just followed the eating protocol for 4 days, I think, while you're waiting for your supplements to arrive. And the results have been outstanding. So if you could just share with us some of those results, please, in the first few days even, and then how it carried on for you.
Yeah, so as you say, almost immediately just lowering my carbohydrate intake to either better carbs or less, like almost no carbs. Raising my protein in my, you know, through sort of poultry and fish, and eating, you know, eating greens, as you know, hydrating, all those good things. Very quickly, almost immediately, the blocked sinus cleared. My flaky skin went away when I woke up one morning, and I actually, you know, the breathing was huge, because I remember a difference in waking up, because I must have had a better night's sleep. So what happened was, the minute I woke up, it took me, say, 10 minutes just to, like, you know, put my feet on the ground and get up.
Yes.
And I was probably within half an hour, like, as awake as I was at 7, say, that evening. So there wasn't any process of becoming more awake. It just happened when I woke up. And then throughout the day, pretty much steady energy levels. And also with the itching, like, the itching dramatically reduced, if not disappeared on some occasions. And was very, very minimized by that. And then following on for the whole program, it was just more of the same. So more, and I guess the only big difference, other than those things, by the end of the program was a massive loss of unwanted body fat. So you know, the body fat that I'd always struggled to shift around the belly, no matter how much exercise I did, with probably less exercise, because my energy was focused on the nutrition more than the exercise. I actually lost more fat around the say belly area.
Love it.
Than I did all those years of doing intense exercise or workouts. I would say that I actually leaned up a lot more, and I ended up losing 10 kilos in weight. So,
amazing. So, and it's interesting. Did you feel hungry at all throughout the program? Because I saw your lovely recipes that you were posting in the group, our support group, and it looked lovely, everything you were eating. Did you feel hungry by any chance while you were doing all this? You became more active. You were eating loads of, as you said, protein with all those lovely veggies, the right carbs. So did you get any hungry at all during the program?
So other than I mean, obviously when you make a big shift in your diet, and I would say it's not just diet, it's any habit really. So any kind of like daily habit that you do, whether it's conscious or unconscious. There's always a bit of a struggle initially, but I found that after about a week of you know, that wanting things, I got used to it very quickly, and actually I became satiated by the amount of protein, and didn't feel like I needed anything else. That I was happy with a couple of decent high protein, high sort of lot of greens, fats, good fats, meals a day were enough to keep me going.
Yeah, brilliant. Well done, you. And so you've lost weight, which you didn't anticipate to lose. And it's a weight that you had difficulty shifting for years, no matter what you did before. As you said, you were exercising. And so the results have been really very good to hear how we stepped up your health, really. And we've given you the health you deserve as a young person to carry on with your life. Now, if anyone is listening right now, Rob, about you talking with your results following this protocol of a particular way of eating, and then also taking those supplements that you did to help you to, to replace what's missing in our diet. And they could be thinking, oh, this could be for me. Maybe I'll benefit from that. What would be your message to them? Your message to them?
So I'd say, if the things that I've said resonate with you, whether you're in a similar situation or you've struggled with similar issues that I have, I can only say, like, evidentially, from my own sort of personal evidence, I guess, that it's the only thing that's worked for me. So keep an open mind and give it a go.
Yeah. Lovely, fantastic, thank you. And it's for me as well, which I love the way you've taken it now, Rob. It's a lifestyle change. It is, and this is what most people feel a little bit of difficulty with it, because it's massive, it's huge change to the way you eat, and but I think the support we give you, or the support I gave you and Heather, really probably helped you to stay and follow that. So this is what we also created. We created a community feeling so that we all shared recipes and ideas, and it's been really very uplifting for everyone. And thank you for coming along with us and enjoying your lovely results right now. So if you want some more information about what you're hearing about now, this program, and you want to know more, you can comment below, like, share, or PM Rob if you know Rob, or PM me if you know me. So thank you, Rob, for being here with me today, and well done you, and I know you're going to carry on. Do you have any plans of what you're going to do for the future now?
Well, I'm going to try the next stage of the program, which is the 21-day Purify program. Lovely. And which I understand addresses the issue of the microbiome in the gut. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that brings.
Wonderful. So until then, Rob, hopefully we'll interview you again for your results with the microbiome. And thank you for being here today. And until next time, bye for now.
Bye-bye, Fatima. Take care.
Bye. Yeah, you too.